classmates. For the topic, for the final project, I chose to talk about Peru and the company LATAM Airlines. Let's see. Well, to begin with, the political, economic, and cultural systems. Starting with the political, the Peru relies on a democratic republic, and they have a president that um, uh, directs the country and also is head of the government. Also, the country has been through hard times lately, since in the last 6 years they had five presidents, which is pretty strange. One of them was just about for some hours, and then they had to kick that president out. Also, somehow, Peru has been still growing in sectors such as mining, agriculture, and fishing. Peru is very rich in natural resources. Let's see about the international trade and foreign investment. Well, as mentioned, Peru has been developing in those sectors. They have been benefited from the free trade agreement, the FTA, with Europe, United States, and the APEC, the Asia Pacific Economic Cooperation. The key exports include copper, gold, zinc, and also asparagus, coffee, and grapes. Also, there are many other exports, but those are the most used ones. They do it a lot with many countries. The main imports are fuel, machinery, and consumer goods. Peru imports a lot too. The FDI has been a big contributor to the Peruvian's economy as well. Let's see the regional trade agreements subscribed. Well, the country is member of the Andean community, and also it's a founder member of the Pacific Alliance, which gives them a lot of benefits and helps them relate with other countries. See about the resources and capabilities. Well, LATAM Airlines possesses a strong set of resources that allow it to keep the country competitive, and well, to keep the company in the country and other countries competitive. And between among the Latin American industry, they have been in a very competitive position, even though some people have to pay a little bit more for the boarding passes, the tickets. It's still worth it, in my opinion. They provide a very good service. They care about the customers a lot. Also, they have a Latam Pass loyalty program, which fosters the customer's retention. They can earn points, they can have some benefits, they can even have VIP passes with um, bonuses that they get. As the more they expend in LATAM, the more benefits they'll get. Also, they have the adoption of fuel efficient aircrafts, which helps reduce their environmental impact and also their costs reduction. In the international business experience, well, they operate in over 30 countries. It's a lot. They work around America, Europe, and Asia. Also, the strategic alliance help adapt to the market needs. Well, we know that the market changes every time and they need to be adapting to the costs and new prices, this and that regulations. Well, they have been doing pretty good. Let's see here in the international business experience, the main competitors are Aero Mexico, which is a Mexican company, and Avianca, which is a Colombian airline. The mission and objectives, well, they have a mission that is to connect people, cultures, and businesses by providing a high quality, safe, and sustainable travel experience. As mentioned, they rely a lot on a good service for people, and that I will say that is why they are so successful. Objectives. They want to enhance customer experience, sustainability and environmental goals, also the network expansion and operational excellence, and the innovation and technology, which they're doing pretty good. In organizational structure, they They have a head, which is the board of directors. They're responsible for setting strategic direction of the company and oversee the future and the governance and all of the details that you need to know. Below the board, the CEO leads the executive team, which is divided into functional areas such as operations, finance, marketing, human resources, and customer service. Let's remember that it is a pretty big company that has a presence in many parts of the world, as mentioned. The organizational culture, it says that the company values team-oriented work environment, where employees, they all are encouraged to contribute ideas and solutions. They believe a lot in hearing the employees, which is pretty good because getting to hear somebody else's perspective is always good. Sustainability is also an important aspect in their culture because they encourage employees to have these practices and contribute the long-term goal, which is achieving a carbon neutrality by 2050. Hopefully they do it. Products and services. The airline operates a comprehensive network of domestic and international flights. They service options from economy class to all the way to premium business class. They also have a live flat seats, priority boarding, in-flight entertainment. With Latam Pass loyalty, people get rewards frequently with miles. Also, they provide perks like free flights, upgrades, and some other exclusive services that they can use. Additionally, the airline offers cargo services for the transportation of goods across its many countries. Let's see the SWOT analysis. The strengths, we find an extensive network. As we have seen, they are worldwide. They have a strong brand and market leadership. They are pretty good, a pretty good brand name in the business industry. The strategic alliances also help them a lot. The fleet modernization keeps them very powerful. The weaknesses are that they depend on the Latin American market, which sometimes it's very fluctuating. The high operational costs, as it is an airline, they have many costs that they have to cover. The post-pandemic recovery as well, it has hidden the opportunities. They have expansion of digital services, growing demand for sustainable travel, new market and partnerships. Some threats are intense competition. There are many airlines over there in that market. Economic instability in Latin America. It's very common now that Latin America is very unstable, and also the rising fuel prices. The global strategies, let's see. Well, they are a member of the One World Alliance. The LATAM strategically collaborates with the global carriers to offer passengers seamless connectivity to a vast number of destinations among the continents, as we can see there, many continents. Well, we just mentioned three of them, so that picture is not as accurate, but they are all over the world. Somehow they can interconnect with other airlines, but they still do it. They provide the service. The airline focuses on optimizing its fleet with fuel-efficient aircrafts like the Boeing 787 to reduce costs and improve sustainability. It is very key important in this nowadays world where the eco-friendly and sustainability is very much appreciated. The entry strategies, well, they're forming alliances with global airlines, such as membership in the One World Alliance, as mentioned, which allows LATAM to offer extensive global connectivity. As mentioned, they can connect from here to there, not necessarily having a plane from them, but they can interconnect. They have access to international markets without the need to establish a direct presence in every destination. Also, they utilize the cost sharing agreements and they collaborate with other carriers. They haste the route and they provide more travel options. The global supply chain management says that it's crucial for ensuring a operational efficiency and maintain extensive network of domestic and international flights. LATAM utilizes a just-in-time inventory system, which helps a lot because they don't overdo stuff that they don't need to do for the aircraft parts, and it minimizes costs because they don't have to pay much inventory or have a different price. As price fluctuate, they don't really need to center in a past price. They focus in the present. And also, the repairs are done immediately to avoid delays. Well, thank you. That was it for me.